Today I'm making a simple supper of roast chicken, but I'm gonna punch all the flavors up a bit. The roast chicken's gonna be seasoned with za'atar. All right, here I have a broiler chicken, 3.5 to 4 pounds. And what I'm gonna do is butterfly it. That's take out the backbone. That way you get beautiful crisp skin. And this is my all-time favorite way to cook a chicken. So to cut out a backbone, you simply use a good pair of poultry shears or sharp scissors. And this is the backbone. We're just gonna cut up one side. And then down the other side, just to remove the backbone. Right, now this backbone in my house is very valuable. We save all of them, and once I have enough in the freezer, I make a big pot of broth. And yes, we eat this kind of chicken that often. All right, so I'm gonna flip the chicken over. Then you just wanna press on it, make it flat. Looks like you're resuscitating it, but you just press it flat. You can actually hear a bone, the wishbone in there, just flatten a bit. And then you see you have a nice flat piece of chicken with all the skin on one side, and that can get really crisp. All right, so we're gonna season this with some salt and pepper. You can see I pre-mixed some salt and pepper so I could season the chicken without getting the salt and pepper shakers all chickeny. And I'm gonna wash my hands and we're ready for the skillet. All right, this chicken is ready for the skillet, which I have heating up over on the stove. All right, so you want the chicken to be skin side down in that skillet. Now the skillet's been heating up with a little bit of vegetable oil over medium-high heat. I'm gonna turn the heat down to medium. All right, so next, we're gonna weight the chicken down with a heavy Dutch oven. If you have a lightweight Dutch oven, you can put some heavy cans in it. You just wanna press that chicken skin into the skillet. That's how you get it nice and golden all over. Notice that I wrapped the Dutch oven in aluminum foil. I've learned that trick over the past few years. It just helps make cleanup a bit easier. So we're gonna cook the chicken like this for 25 minutes until the skin is gorgeous and golden. But I'm gonna check it around the 15-20 minute mark just to make sure it's not scorching, and I'll adjust the heat if I need to. All right, let's take a look at our chicken. I love this method because it is so hands-off. And at the end of the day, oh, you get this gorgeous chicken. Now when flipping it over, you gotta be a little careful because the skin is on the delicate side. Oh, I mean, look at that chicken skin. It is really hard to get a crisp skin like that using any other method. So now's the time when we're gonna add the za'atar that I mentioned earlier. So here I have 2 tablespoons of za'atar mixed with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're just gonna brush this over the chicken. And as it finishes cooking in the oven, the chicken's gonna have a nice za'atar crust. All right, back into the oven it goes. Now I cranked the oven to 450 degrees. It's gonna take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes for the chicken to finish cooking. You know it's done when the breast registers 160 degrees. Hey there, I hope you're enjoying this video. Did you know that you can stream every season of your favorite shows from America's Test Kitchen anywhere, anytime, and ad-free? With an all-access digital membership, you can unlock thousands of recipes that have been rigorously tested by our experts. Not to mention unbiased equipment and ingredient reviews, available at home or on the go with our mobile app. Visit cookscountry.com to start your free trial. The smell of this chicken is unbelievable. The za'atar that has a little bit of coriander, the sesame seeds, smells wonderful with the chicken. Now, the way to tell if the chicken is done, of course, is to temp it. Again, we're looking for 160 in the breast or 175 in the thigh. Because the thigh, the dark meat, you want to cook to a higher temperature than the white meat. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna transfer the chicken. Notice I have my oversized Superman spatula. Great for transferring this bird because it's very tender at this point. So slide it right under. All right, over to the carving board it goes. Haha. Gonna let that chicken rest on the carving board for 20 minutes. While the chicken rests, we're gonna make a quick mint and preserved lemon dressing. Now, you can buy preserved lemons online in gourmet markets, or you can make your own at home, which I highly suggest because it saves a little money, it's really fun, and you wind up with a lot of lemons you can throw into all sorts of sauces and vinaigrettes. Now, here's how you make them at home. Starting with 4 Meyer lemons that you've washed well, you want to cut them into quarters, but leaving them attached at the very bottom. Now into each lemon, you want to add 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. Really rub that salt into the cut lemon, and then pack those lemons into a quart jar. Now it's a tight squeeze, but 4 lemons will fit. Take any leftover salt, mix it with 1.5 cups fresh lemon juice, add as much as you can to the jar. And after you secure the lid, give that jar a good old shake and put it in the refrigerator. Now for the first 4 days, you want to shake that jar every day. Then you can just let those lemons sit in the refrigerator for 6 to 8 weeks after that to cure, and then they're ready for use, and you can store them for up to 6 months. To use preserved lemons, you want to peel off as much as you want. In this recipe, we're just going to use 1/4 of the lemon. Put the rest of the lemon back in all that juice and let it keep preserving. So when using a preserved lemon, you just want to use the outside, just that outermost zest. So you want to cut away the pulp and the pith. This is way too salty. Won't taste good in anything. You want to take this, you want to give it a quick rinse. And then you just mince it up. Now 1/4 of a lemon should be about a tablespoon, which is perfect. All right. Oh, it's so fragrant. Has a different sort of perfumed smell than just a regular lemon. All right, into a bowl it goes for making our mint preserved lemon vinaigrette. Set that aside. So that's about a tablespoon of preserved lemon that's minced up. Now, if you can't find that, don't let that stop you from making this dish. You can just substitute a tablespoon of fresh lemon zest. So now we're gonna add some fresh mint. This is about a tablespoon of freshly chopped mint. I washed this already, obviously. Oh, it's a good combination, the lemon and the mint. Just want the leaves. You really don't want any of the stems. The stems tend to have a slightly bitter flavor. Oh, that looks like about a tablespoon's worth. All right, add that to the bowl with the preserved lemon. All right, to this we're gonna add just a few more ingredients. A little bit of Dijon, about 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar, and this is fancy Prosecco white wine vinegar that Ian bought. I love its flavor. It's like white wine vinegar, but just a little more delicate. It's about 2 teaspoons of that. Now I'm gonna add some olive oil, about 3 tablespoons. There we go. Oh. All right, there's the olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. All right, that's it. Now we just gotta wait for that chicken to finish resting and we can put it all together. Time to taste the chicken. I like the dark meat, the legs and the thighs, and luckily I'm the only person in the family that likes them, so they're all mine. So I'm just gonna go in, take a thigh and a drumstick. Oh yeah. Oh, put a little sauce on it. The sauce is everything. Give it a quick taste. The Za'atar chicken on its own is delicious, but with that sauce, it just takes it to a whole nother level. The perfumed flavors of the preserved lemon and that fresh mint really make it come alive. Thanks for watching. What'd you think? Leave a comment below and let me know what you're excited to cook this week. You can get today's recipes and more for free at our website.